Good morning students, I am Seema Rajput from Electrical Department, SIRT Bhopal. Our subject name is Signals and Systems and subject code is AX302. Today we have to discuss numericals on discrete time signals. In previous class we have to discuss about numericals on continuous time signal. So firstly I have to discuss and I have to explain what is discrete time signal. So discrete time signal is a signal that depends on discrete instant of time, that is discrete time signals, So in discrete time signals we have to depend on integer value. Okay, so that is some questions of evaluate the following summations, means that is a question of discrete time signals. You all are see that in every question is based on the term n, that n is integer, that's why it is called discrete time signals. So first summation is what? First summation is summation of n equal to minus infinity to infinity e to the power 3n del n minus 3. So that del is what? That del is impulse function. So what is impulse function? In impulse function, area under the curve is unity. Okay, in that case we know that del n minus 3 is equals to 1. So where it is 1? I will repeat it again. Question was a summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity e to the power 3n del n minus 3. So firstly we have to discuss the function del n equal to 1 for n equal to 0 and 0 for n not equal to 0. So with the help of this function we have to solve the summation. So del n minus 3, that is given in question, del n minus 3 equal to 1 for n equal to 3 and 0 elsewhere, means 0 for n not equal to 3. In that case, in the place of del n minus 3 we have to put 1, because del n minus 3 equal to 1 for n equal to 3. In that condition, summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity e to the power 3n del n minus 3 is equal to what? Is equal to 3 e to the power 3n only. And in the place of n we have to put 3. So our we have to evaluate the solution. That solution is what? E to the power 9. And that is a simple summation or simple solution for that particular question. Next question is what? Next question is summation of n equal to minus infinity to infinity del n minus 2 cos 3n. Same method, same procedure will be used for that question. That question is same as previous question. So summation of n equal to minus infinity to infinity del n minus 2 cos 3n. So firstly we have to solve the function del n minus 2. In that particular function, del n minus 2 is equals to 1 for n equal to 2 and del n minus 2 equal to 0 for elsewhere. So in place of del n minus 2 we have to put 1 and cos 3n means our new function is cos 3n, and in place of n we have to put 2, because in impulse function value is del n minus 2 equal to 1 for n equal to 2. That's why we have to put 2. So we have to put 2. So cos 3n value is what? Cos 3n value is cos 6. Okay, 3 and multiplication of 3 is multiplied by 2, that is 6. So the answer is cos 6. 6. Okay, so you all are clear that, or you have any problem? In second question or in third question, second question is was summation of n equal to minus infinity to infinity del n minus 2 cos 3n. Its third question is what? Summation of n equal to minus infinity to infinity n square del n plus 4. So in that question we have to put what? We have to put the function. That function is what? Del n plus 1 equal to 1 for n equal to minus 4 and del equal to 0, del n plus 4 is equals to 0 for elsewhere. So in particular question we have to generate a new function, or new form. That form is what? N square, and in place of n we have to put minus 4. So here is what the term n square. So in that case we have to put minus 4 in the particular function. So minus 4 ka whole square is what? Whole square of minus 4 is what? That is 16. So the following solution answer is 16. Okay, and last one is summation of n equal to 0 del n plus 1 and 4 to the power n. In that particular question, del n plus 1 equal to 1 for what? For n equal to minus 1, and del n plus 1 is equal to 0 for elsewhere. So in place of n we have to put n equal to minus 1. In that condition answer is what? Our summation is 4 to the power minus 1. Okay, you all are, I think you all are know very well that summations or that solutions. So that is the basics of numericals on discrete time system signals. Okay, thank you students.